Ooh.
So you're in the house still?
Let's see if some people pop in. Hello, hello, hello. Is anybody out there? Did you get a notification?
I don't know. Probably. Might be mine, but I can't tell. Hands are full.
Hello, hello, hello. Mhm. Hello, hello. Evening, Big Dog Leather in the house. Nuke's Leather, Miss Denise. All right. Sound check, sound check. This is my first time using StreamYard, so trying to get it figured out. You guys hear me all right? Tell JT. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, so it's all right. Sounds good to you. All right, cool.
Are you like a smooth operator over there?
Smooth operator. So I don't know if you can hear Gladys in the background or not. She's actually in the kitchen making us some dinner. She'll join us a little bit later. Highland Homestead, what's up, everyone? Hey, hey, hey. I'll let some people trickle in. Oh, Miss Monica, I see you. How's it going? Yeah, we got some people coming in. Yeah, Miss Gladys is in the kitchen.
Yeah.
She's making some dinner for us. She'll be over here a little bit later. Miss Mel and Gary from Simple Life Reclaimed. Hey, what's up, y'all? Yeah, first time coming over to our live. I know I've been in your live a couple times. Hopefully you made it home okay, nice and safe. You're probably still on the road. We're doing good. Thank you, Jeff. Yep, smush the like button if you wouldn't mind. Definitely appreciated. So what's going on? Man. Yep, got me some Simply Jan Homestead shirt up in the house. No, she's not on my top 10, but not this week anyway. Yeah, I figured you guys were still driving. I mean, I know it's like a full day's drive just going through Texas, so I know how that goes. But y'all be safe. So if you're still driving, you can listen in. That's cool. Do I have live feed where Yama's opened his apron? No, I do not. I do not. Miss Mary Ranch is in the house cooking dinner. I want to say hello and have a great day. Well, thank you for dropping in and say hello. Yep, Miss Gladys is cooking dinner as well, so she'll be over in a little bit. I wanted to jump in, and I know last week I didn't do a top 10, and I believe the week before that I didn't do top 10. Anyway, I haven't been very consistent trying to do a top 10 Tuesday every week. And I just want to jump in, mainly do a live to talk about that and kind of see, how you guys feel about the future of doing a little more live shows, more likely on Tuesday. Obviously, we're still under 1,000 subs, so any type of live shows I have to do from the laptop. I can't do it from our phone yet. That's all right. We'll get there. Oh, you're trying to compile the apron and leather videos. No, that's cool, Randy. Yeah, that's cool. Miss Denise is ordering pizza. Yum. What's up, cuz? Mr. Scott Craig's in the house. It's one of my cousins over in Arkansas. We got a lot of friends and family over in that area, Arkansas and / Missouri. Actually, he's over in Missouri. Yeah, steer clear of West Texas. Oh, I already know all about that. I actually grew up in Bowie, Texas, which that would have been a little north of where you guys went through. But yeah, that's family on my dad's side is actually from the Panhandle. So yeah, it's nothing but dirt and flat and cacti and yeah. All right, so what is Top 10 Tuesday? Explain for us late folks. All right, so yeah, I know you guys have recently joined my channel, and I definitely thank you. This is Mine and Glasses channel. I use Forged Homestead. This channel is more dedicated to my blacksmithing crafts, along with our basic homesteading type stuff, gardening. We can't really do a whole lot of livestock, anything right now, because we are considered an urban homestead currently until we're able to get our forever homestead, like our friends out here that are looking for their forever homestead, hopefully in the same spot or right around the same spot. We are looking to go to Arkansas ourselves. But Top 10 Tuesday. So what's that all about? So I actually started back, it is a few months ago, going through, I think I was on number 7, the last one I'd done. So that was roughly 7 weeks-ish ago, maybe a little bit longer, where I would get recommendations from y'all, our lovely subscribers, of a channel that was at least 5,000 subscribers or less, and give them basically a shout out. So it was more a community project of just helping each other out, because we love helping community. I'm involved with a lot of communities, not just blacksmiths or homesteads. I'm also in woodworking and timber framing and just all kinds of stuff. I'm a little bit everywhere, kind of ADD like that, I guess. So my way of being able to give back is I would get recommendations. I would compile them into a list of 10. And I would go through, I'd watch a lot of their stuff, and a lot of these channels that I would get recommendations for would be like my first time going to see these channels. So it helped get them subscribers as well. I'd watch some of their videos, I'd see what they're about, and then I would do a shout out. So I would go through, some of them would be large channels, over 1,000 subscribers. Some of them would be less than 1,000 subscribers and haven't quite hit that milestone yet. So yeah, that's what our Top 10 Tuesday was all about. And that's one of the reasons why I kind of wanted to jump in to do this Top 10 Tuesday live, to kind of talk on that a little bit, touch base on that, because I have not been doing that regularly on a weekly basis like what I was doing. And yeah, so actually, let me scroll up, look at some of these comments that I missed, because sometimes I get the rambling and talking. I know, Mel, I'm like you. I'll get to talking, and then I have to scroll back and look at comments.
You don't want to be rude.
Yeah, Chris, tell him happy birthday. That's awesome. His boy's 14 today. Woo. I know, right? I know my kiddo, my eldest daughter is 14. My cousin started his own business making outdoor and indoor furniture out of pallets. Ooh, that's awesome. So yeah, we did a whole pallet wall.
It's gonna be to finish the kitchen.
I know. Yeah, we have a few more other pallet wall stuff that we want to do. Cool, cool. I'll shoot you a message later, most definitely. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right. Do, do, do.
Caught up.
Yeah, getting there. Getting there.
They're just looking at you while you're reading.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to read. I'm doing this by myself. So going through reading. Definitely appreciate everyone. Yeah, awesome. So I have the paper here. So we're about 11 minutes in, and I'll go ahead and start going through some of this. And I will go back through as well on all of the other top 10 Tuesdays that I've done. I always go into the description of the video and I will add in the link to the channel or to a video from that channel that I really would like y'all to go look at or see. It's all about community, helping community, right? Jumping in and whatnot, and just helping each other out, reaching those milestones that we're all going for. Obviously, the big one, which my friends over at Simple Life Reclaimed, they won a contest and were able to jump way up. Right, I think you guys have just gotten to around 3,000 subscribers now. They just got monetized. That's awesome. They're out looking for their forever homestead. And they definitely got some help with a great guy within the community of tiny homes and cabins and all kinds of stuff. He does a little bit of everything, and we'll jump into that one later. All right, so to start us off, anniversary. Someone has an anniversary. Highland Homestead. It's our anniversary today. Woo woo! All right, happy anniversary. That's awesome. Good stuff. All right, so one of the biggest reasons why I didn't do a top 10 Tuesday last week is because I had to get a new phone. The list that I had was on the other phone. Well, it's not new. It's new to me. It's a replacement phone because my other phone basically took a dive, and if it wasn't plugged in, it only lasted me about 15 minutes and then it would die. There's just a lot of stuff that was wrong with it. So I called, I was able to get a refurbished phone of the exact same kind for free. So that's what I did. But unfortunately, the list that was on that phone, the whole troubleshooting, right, that they have to do to see if I'm eligible for the replacement phone, you have to do a factory reset. So even though I did a backup at work, my signal service is very, very spotty. Okay. So even though I did the backup didn't go through, even though it told me on a phone that it went through. So whenever I did the factory reset, I ended up having to reset my phone to like 2 years ago from whenever it had another backup. And a lot of stuff that's on there was lost. Unfortunately, I will never be able to get that stuff back ever again, to include video, to include pictures, to include some other, notes and little things that I had on the phone that did not get back up to the cloud. So it's all good. Sometimes it happens. It's part of the process of changing phones, I guess. But yeah, I had the list that was on the other phone, and I don't have it anymore. I didn't write it down. So with this Top 10 Tuesday, what I'm actually going to be doing is a lot of these channels. So I did put out, right, that it was only 5,000 subscribers or less was the criteria. I have one channel and only one channel only, and that's going to be the last channel I talk about, that's over the 5,000 subscriber criteria. And the main reasons why I'm doing that, I will explain whenever I get to that point. Okay. So but everyone else that's on the list, the 1 through 9, are a lot of channels that have really helped out their community, has helped out other communities, and has helped out us on our channel. I feel quite a lot. Okay, helping us grow. Within our communities, helping us grow within YouTube and whatnot. So some of the other things I want to talk about too, other than top 10, I'll get to that once we're done with the list. All right. So, and that kind of goes along with some of the stuff of like where we're going on this journey. All right. So where are we at? Mr. Aaron Dennis is in the house. Hey. Welcome. All right. So number 1 that I want to talk about is, pardon me, my buddy Tony over at Our Cabin in the Woods. So Our Cabin in the Woods, great channel. Their cabin is just beautiful. Everything that they have going on there, they feed deer. They do all kinds of stuff. They have gardens. I mean, they're just the whole area around the cabin, the grass, the walls, the trees, just everything is immaculate. They keep it up really, really, really nice. I love it. It's awesome. The dog is cute. Just everything. So Our Cabin in the Woods, definitely a great channel. Every single person that goes and supports him, he's able to go in every single Tuesday, normally in the mornings, afternoons, early afternoons, and he does a thank you video. And it's called his Tuesday shout outs, but it's more of just a thank you to everybody that comes and participates on his channel and gives them comments and gives them suggestions and just, helps out the community. And I'm normally on there a lot of his thank you list. And I definitely do think, because I like to comment. If I'm going to watch your video or I'm going to do something, I'm going to leave a comment. It just lets you know that I was there to help support and to help watch your stuff. So the only time that I do not leave a comment if I am supporting you channel-wise is my watch later playlist, right? If I'm busy at work or I'm at nighttime going to bed or stuff like that, I still help those communities by going to my watch later playlist. Every single notification that I get from YouTube of a video, it'll always have that little link on there where it'll say watch later. I click it, watch later. Every single notification, regardless if I go in and I watch that video, I still add it to my watch later playlist, and I will sit there on my busy days and I'll just open up my watch later playlist and just let it play. All right. So I'm still able to help the communities. I'm still able to help you all with getting watch time and getting all those things. And then once the end of the day, I normally will go into that watch later playlist. I'll look and see which ones have the red line where it's played the video. And if it's something that I really, really, really want to watch again, or I really want to watch it, right? Because obviously, if I was just letting it play, I didn't watch it the first time. I'll add it to a different playlist that's private to me, and I'll play it again. All right. So now you're getting a watch minutes from me twice for those types of videos, and then I'll leave a comment. All right. So SNF Smithing's in the house. What's up, Tucker? That's awesome. So yeah, number 1, Our Cabin in the Woods. Go check him out, y'all. He's got some great content. His garden is looking amazing. All right, so number 2, my boy Yamez over at Island Metal Forge. Island Metal Forge. He's a little bit crazy, a little bit kooky. He's that crazy uncle that everybody loves, right? And that's just the way we love him. So I know here lately, like he's actually been doing a lot of beginner blacksmith stuff. Obviously, he's a blacksmithing channel. Okay. Some of the things that he's doing is the bare bones rudimentary you've never picked up a hammer to do anything blacksmithing ever a day in your life. And he's doing a video series on that to show you that you really don't need a whole lot of money, and you don't really need a whole lot of material to go in and start blacksmithing. You know, you can go dig a hole in your backyard with a blow dryer that you stole from your wife and you create a forge, right? So as well, I paid $5 for my blow dryer, but but yes, I have taken a blow dryer before without permission, and yeah, it doesn't go well. So please get permission to do that. But no, there's a lot of stuff that he's doing over there. Great videos. Yamez has always been a peer within our community of blacksmithing. He's always has his hands and fingers and toes and feet into everything. If it comes up within the blacksmithing community and you hear the name Yamez from Iowa Metal Forge, you already know who he is, because he's got his, like I said, he's got his digits into everything, and he helps everybody. All right. So what else we got? Endless Adventures in the house. Yeah, and he's almost at 2K. Actually, this coming weekend, he's going to be doing a 2,000 subscriber giveaway, a live feed. I actually plan on being there. Gladys and myself plan on being there. I'm not sure if Bob is able to come down, another channel, B&B Forge. Not on my list, but I'm going to give him a shout out anyway. He's a great guy. Actually, when my truck broke down, my Ford, right, on our way back from my mom's, he went and picked it up, and he kept it at his house. And, you know, I mean, he's amazing. I love him. He's my brother. And I would definitely do anything for him whenever it comes to, you know, helping him out, helping him move, helping him do whatever needs to be done. Because he did that for me, no questions. I mean, at that point, we'd never even met each other in person until then. Yeah. So definitely, yeah, give him a bump. Island Metal Forge 2,000 subscriber giveaway is coming up this weekend, this Saturday. I'm not sure exactly what time we're going to be going live, but it's myself, Yamez, one of our guys from our guild. It's actually going to be at his shop in a neighboring town from where I live. But yeah, it's going to be good stuff. Yeah, because I know Bob was going to try, so I hope he makes it down. That'd be awesome. But yeah, it's a great. Yamez, I love you, brother. And I know you're not here right now, but you know it. That you give me the phone call of that you need my help, and you know I'm on the road, because we're only 49 minutes away from each other, from door to door. I've timed it. And that's doing the speed limit. If I do above the speed limit, I can actually get there a little faster.
Like me.
Yeah, if Gladys drives, we get there in like 30 minutes. All right, so number 3. So like I said, you know, I'm actually part of a lot of communities, a lot of different things within YouTube. For one, I get bored easy. I really do. I love blacksmithing. I love woodworking. I just love working with my hands, being outside, doing stuff, timber framing, old school, just working with whatever, right? To just pass the time, as long as it gets me out of the house. I love being able to share that with people on YouTube, with our friends and our family, and whatnot. Gladys right now, she supports me 100% when it comes to YouTube, right? But right now she is super busy with schoolwork. She's still going for her bachelor's degree, getting that done. She's only one semester away. Within her she has to do a summer semester coming up, and then she's done. And that way she can start coming out and helping me a little bit more with this. This isn't her passion. YouTube's not her passion. It's mine, and I will definitely admit that. But she is more than happy to come help me and all that. Just her main focus right now is schoolwork, and I definitely support her on that. And I'm glad that she supports me on the things that I do as well. I just, yeah, she's over there talking to me in the kitchen. But yeah. What's up, Tony? There you are. Hey, hey, hey. Good afternoon, evening, afternoon, yeah, whatever. Morning if you're across the pond, which I highly doubt. I know. How can YouTube not be a passion, right? I get that.
Really?
No. Yeah, YouTube is definitely, well, and I'll even admit, right, because I'm straightforward with everybody. You ask me a question, I'm going to give you the answer. I have nothing to hide, right? Whenever I first started YouTube, for me, it was just strictly Ivy's Forge, right? Nothing else. There was nothing. That's really all I wanted to do. I just strictly wanted to do blacksmithing on YouTube, and I loved the blacksmith. Do not get me wrong on that. I love blacksmithing. Just whenever I was doing that, and for my YouTube journey, right? For me, it wasn't about making money. It wasn't about getting into community. It wasn't about anything, right? Because for me, I was an introvert, very shy. I didn't like to talk to anybody. I'd rather just do my own thing, be my own person in my own little cave, right? Even though I was an instructor a portion of my time for the military, for the Navy, having to get up in front of a class and instruct, right? I was always stage fright. I never really liked doing stuff like that. I do feel that did help me get out of that shell a little bit, doing the instructor type stuff, having to get up in front of a class. But I really didn't. I really truly feel that I haven't opened up really until I started getting onto YouTube. And whenever I first started YouTube, right, it was just that. It was just me videotaping stuff, and it was more of a way of me being able to go back and look at my progress of becoming a blacksmith. I didn't really care how many subscribers I had. I didn't care about anything else. But the more I did it, the more comfortable I was getting at doing it. Starting to meet people online, meeting people in person, whatnot. I started doing the live shows before YouTube changed all the rules and we couldn't do live anymore via the phone. So I kind of went away from doing a lot of the live stuff because of that. And then it finally started getting to that point where Gladys and I, once we finally decided to get married, we started also talking and say, well, what are we wanting to do, in life? And I had always talked about, I want a homestead. I would like to move here. I would like to do this. I would like to have this much land, have these types of animals, do this kind of stuff. And she's like, that's actually really cool. I would love to do something like that. So that's just stuff that we started talking about. And it finally got to the point I was like, well, I'm really enjoying YouTube, and I'm really loving the journey of it, being able to meet and learn from and all those things. Let's go ahead and rename the channel to Ivy's Forge and Homestead, because we know that eventually that we're going to have a bigger homestead, not just living inside city limits. So that was something that was more of a future thing that we know is going to happen, even though we can't really do it right this second. But we didn't want the channel to eventually blow up or to be, a higher channel by the time we can leave from here and then change the name, because I know that that's bad. All right. A lot of times people do that. They'll lose subscribers or they'll lose whatever. Right. And for me, after doing this, I'm in 3 years, I think, like 3 years of doing YouTube. And during that time, it's no longer just a video diary of my stuff. I actually really enjoy doing this. I really enjoy going out and meeting the people, going out and being a little social. And with stuff going on now, I'm like, I want to get out of the house.
They're gonna hear you do this also.
And okay, Glass has to make salsa, so it's probably going to get really loud for a little bit. So while she's doing that, I'll read some comments. Ooh, Navy Special Forces, awesome. Yes, I was in the Navy. I was a fire controlman. I worked on the weapon systems. Scott's gonna roll out. All right, see you, cuz. We're back. Started driving, keep going in and out of service. No problem, Mel. That's cool. Tell Gary to drive safe. Jan's in the house. Hi, Jan.
What?
Miss Jan's in the house. Hey, I got your shirt. Simply Jan Homestead. But yeah, it's definitely, I feel that YouTube has changed my life. I think it's changed Gladys's life too, but I'll let her speak on that. Right now, I know school is changing her life because she gets stressed. Yeah, just being able to go out. I mean, we like, because I know right now we're currently in Virginia, right? Virginia, a lot of times, a lot of stores, a lot of stuff like that is open, but we're still very limited. I know, especially for me, I work on a naval base, so a lot of that stuff is still very restricted. I have to wear a mask all day at work, and I hate doing it. But yeah, so this journey, right, became more than just a video diary, and now I would actually like to do this full time eventually. So there's other stuff I will talk on with that, but I do foresee myself at some point in time. We don't know exactly when. We're one of those types of people that kind of live our life day for day almost. Sometimes we can't do a day for day. You have to plan a little bit, right? But for the most part, we do try to live a day for day type thing. But yeah, so ooh, Tucker's getting a promotion. Congratulations, Tucker. Woo-hoo. That's awesome. All right, what else we got? I'm gonna die. Yep. Oh, that was awesome. Oh, that's yummy. Good thing I got tea with other additives. Oh my goodness. Whew. Yeah, that was good. All right, so back to the list. So where was I? I was at number 3. So number 3, someone that really helps out the community a lot, and doing all kinds of different stuff. I mean, they're funny too. Is the Adventures of Frank and Tina. So the Adventures of Frank and Tina, right now they're actually helping out. They're like a judge to Shed Wars. So if you went in and watched some of my videos with the Shed Wars, if you want to know what that's all about, go to that video or look that up onto YouTube. It's just a bunch of crazy people doing some gardening type stuff, picking fun of other people. So there's 4 teams competing, right? And what they're competing for is a cubic buttload of seeds, right? Of I don't even remember where they're from, but I know it's a lot. So it's 4 different teams, and all I can say on that one is go Team Woodcutter. Woo! But yeah, Adventures of Frank and Tina. So they're judging that. They have all kind of stuff. I know Tina's about to go into surgery. She has to get some stuff done to her neck. So definitely, if you're a praying type, keep her in your prayers on that one. And I know she'll do fine. But yeah, Frank and Tina are awesome. Yes, they are. Woo woo. And there's my lovely bride. She's jumping into the chat while she's cooking until she can come up and say hey in person. All right. So the next person, someone that has really actually helped us out, even with our last live for our last giveaway, even though I'm not going to shout out his main channel because he is like, whoo, I think up around 30,000 something subs, whatnot, maybe higher. But I am going to shout out his other channel, which is Papa Texas-Unfiltered. So that one is definitely not including his grandkids that he does a lot on his other channel. He has his granddaughters help him out a lot. This one is definitely more of a unfiltered, and he says whatever the heck he wants type channel. He still does a lot of the stuff on there that he does on his other channel. You know, he'll help out the community. He'll help out just all kind of stuff, putting in information. Just Papa being Papa. So if you don't know who Papa Texas is, definitely go check him out. Great guy. He sent us some stuff from our last giveaway. We got some stickers. We got some Uncle Steve shake. If you don't know what that's all about, definitely look it up because, oh my God. We have a whole cabinet full of seasoning, and yeah, I think we grab our Uncle Steve shake more than anything else. And I think normally the Gator shake is what we use the most, but there are different.
Spicy.
There's more types, right?
I know.
Yeah, there's a spicy one. There's one for big meat, for all kinds stuff.
Original Gator spicy.
Yeah, it's original Gator shake, spicy R,
and the steak one.
and then there's the thick meat, or ones that it's got. So Uncle Steve's shake is definitely a good one that goes hand in hand with Papa Texas Unfiltered, and also his other big channel, right?
That big one.
And
I'm running low.
Oh yeah, most definitely, JT. Most definitely. So even though I'm only going to be listing so you see, this is how much we've used, and we've only had this.
Maybe.
We did our 750 subscriber giveaway, and I think I'm sitting at 792. So it really wasn't that long, maybe a month and a half, which we did send everything out to everyone except for the t-shirts. I'm still waiting on t-shirts to come in.
Yeah, we said everything.
Stupid COVID stuff. But yeah, we put it on everything. It's awesome. We love it. Yeah, even though in the description of this video, once I'm done with this, I'll put all of these channels that I'm shouting out in the description, but there's definitely several other channels that we love, right? Yeah. Because you can see that was the big one too, right? So this is the original. You can see how much we've already used that. This is the spicy You see we've already used that one almost all the way up. Then our thick meat, we've already used this one.
I like that one on the
quite a bit. So yeah, month's time, it goes quick. So I'm probably definitely gonna be putting an order in for that. That's awesome. Yeah, big dog forging. That's his second channel. He's definitely another pillar to the community and of blacksmithing community, and definitely need to go check that out. It's good stuff. All right, so where are we at? Number five. So this going back with the other thing that I was talking about with the Shed Wars, and that's Arkansas Woodcutter. So he's actually the team leader of my team, Team Woodcutter. So great gardening channel. He does all kind of stuff. Sundays, he also does a Sunday service in the mornings where you can go in and do some Bible study, whatnot. He has all kinds of stuff. You want to know about anything gardening, whatnot, he probably has it in there. And then doing this whole Shed Wars is just bringing community together. He does all kinds of stuff like that, all kinds of different challenges, all kinds of different community projects that brings people together from not just here in the United States, but from around the world. I mean, the Shed Wars thing is, I mean, you got people from across the pond, you got people here in the States from all over the place, right, that are involved with this community project of growing foods and being self-sufficient and whatnot, and you know, talking a little bit of smack and whatnot, and it's good times. It's fun. I really haven't, for mine, I haven't done any like smack talking or anything like that, any of the fun stuff yet. It's coming. Oh, it's so coming. But I'll get there. Yeah. So what we got? Got some maple barbecue pulled chicken tonight. That sounds yummy. Yummy. Ooh, Aaron's got some tacos. Tacos. Yeah, we're doing some stuffed peppers. Yeah. But yeah, Mark over at Arkansas Woodcutter is a very, very knowledgeable person when it comes to gardening. So if you have an issue, that's definitely a good place to go look, because he'll definitely give you a hand with whatever you need. All right. Number 6. And they may or may not still be in here. I know they're driving, they're heading home, but that is Miss Mel and Mr. Gary from Simple Life Reclaimed. Why did I put them on the list? I mean, because they're awesome people, and I just watch them every single day, and they fit my criteria of being 5,000 subs or less. And no, I first started watching their channel whenever it was a contest, right? A contest that came out from a channel that was asking people to roast him. We did the roasting, right? I mean, there's, I don't know, hundreds. I don't even know how many videos. I watched a bunch of them, but there was a lot. I don't even know, but there was quite a bit, and they won. Going through, that was the first video I've watched from their channel. As soon as I saw it, I immediately subscribed to their channel because, for one, it was hilarious. And I knew at that time, out of the videos that came out, not that the other videos were bad. I knew that mine was better than the other videos that were already out during that time, until their video came out. And I was like, I'm done for, because they have this one in the bag. And sure enough, they did. And they won. It was great. It was awesome. And I've been watching them ever since, going through, trying to find their forever homestead. Right now, they're out in Arizona, out in the desert. It's hot. It's disgusting. Sand everywhere. Joshua trees. It just that, right? So now they're looking for their forever homestead. They've been going to Arkansas, Missouri, Oklahoma area, right? And they feel they may or may not have found the one that they love. Hopefully, fingers crossed that they did. But it is definitely a great channel to watch. I know that they're going to have a lot of great content coming. I mean, anybody that can grow a garden in the middle of the desert, which they do, and they do it quite well, knows what they're doing, in my book, right? So you get them out in the sticks where there's a lot of water and trees and all that other goodness. Hopefully Gary doesn't die with all the humidity, because he doesn't like humidity. That's the reason why he lives in the desert. No, that's fine. You'll get acclimated. Trust me. It happens. It still sucks. Trust me, I know. I live next to the ocean. It's humid here, even in the wintertime. So I don't know what you're complaining about. But no, great channel. They're actually on their way home right now from their adventures. They've been out on the road, stuck in this little itty bitty car with 3 kids and them 2 living out of a tent for the most part. And yeah, good stuff. Most definitely. Do. Let's see who we got. Tucker's phone's gonna die. All right. We'll see you later, bud. Ooh, Sir Crawford's in the house. Do. I know. Where is Yum? Is that we're here talking about food? That's funny. Do.
5 minutes, and then I'll be ready.
Hi, Miss Jen's got to run. All right, thank you, dear, for dropping in. Mr. Gordon is here from the UK. Welcome. Thank you. And oh no, I've been there. I'm good. I don't need to live in the UK. Love to visit, but no thanks. All right, so that was number 6, right? As I hit the table, Simple Life Reclaimed. Definitely a great channel, and you definitely need to go check them out. What's up, Dana? What's up, buddy? Hey. All right, next on my list, number 7. This is a channel that I've actually watched for quite a while. It reminds me a lot of myself and my lovely bride, Miss Gladys.
I feel like every time you say that, I feel like I'm Frankenstein or something.
Oh, my lovely bride.
It feels so weird.
Is Rockin Farm. So Rockin Farm, and I've actually helped them. I tried helping them because they have their channel set to being for kids only, even though it's not for kids only. And he has fixed it, but yet it's still set for kids only. So you don't get notifications for the channel because it's set to kids only. And I've tried to get them to fix it. They've tried to fix it. And I don't know. So if anybody out there is a little more knowledgeable on that than I am, they don't want their channel set to kids only. And I know you do that, like whenever you load the video, it'll ask you that question, whatnot. But it's not the videos individually that are set to that. It's their actual channel itself was set to kids only. But anyway, they're actually a really great homesteading farming channel. They're doing some great stuff with chickens and their garden and just all kinds of stuff. But it's another big, hairy, fat man like me and a Mexican wife. So, yeah, sounds about like me. No, they're doing some great stuff over there, and I definitely would like to be able to help them out with so I can click their bell and get notifications of whenever they post. So I still try to at least once a week check in on their channel and see what videos they got going on. Because I can't get notifications from them because I can't click on the bell. Yeah. Oops, lost internet here. Uh-oh.
You?
Not cool. No, JT.
Say what?
Yeah, Rockin Farm is awesome. Yeah, they just dug up all their onions. They just harvested their onions, and they actually got quite a bit. Well, in my eyes, they got quite a bit, but they have a large family, y'all, and they probably go through a lot more onions than what they harvested, especially if they're anything like we are, to where we make salsa often, and I know they are. So they're going to go through those onions very, very quickly. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, I've walked him through on Instagram, like where he could go through to change the settings. And he changed it, was able to change it, but even whenever I went to his channel today, it still has it set to being made only for kids, and I can't click on the bell. So I'm not sure what that's all about. So anybody that goes over there, Rockin' 8 Farm, you definitely click on there, see if you're able to click on the bell. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But definitely check it out. You can tell them that, hey, Ibis Forge and Homestead sent me over here to help you fix your issue. Making memories with Benji. Hey, what's up? Yep, all is well. All is well. We're doing good. But yeah, Rockin' 8 Farm. Go check them out. All right, so up next, number 8 is Lazy Acres Homestead. So this is our crazy back home hick of a family, and I love them to death. So April and Glenn, right? They do a lot of live stuff almost every single day. Every day. April's so sweet, she has to read almost every single comment that comes through, almost verbatim. And we're always jumping in saying, April, you need to catch up. April, you need to catch up. You're getting too far behind, right? But it's awesome. I love them to death. They do some great stuff around their farm. They have goats. They have all kinds of stuff. They just did a goat pen build. It was actually really good. Glenn gets out there and milks goats all the time, doing all kinds of stuff. But the biggest thing they're doing, right, is community. They're getting in there. They're helping community. You jump on their channel, help each other out, just like here, right? Every single person you see in the comments list, if you're going through and you read a name and it's a name that you don't recognize or a channel that you don't recognize, go subscribe to them, right? That's the whole point of it. That's the whole point of community, helping community, is you're jumping in to all these live shows, or you're doing all this stuff, right? That's where you're going in. So go in, help them out. Trust me, I'm subscribed to probably over 1,000 people, right? Subscribe to a lot of people. A lot of people are going to subscribe to you. The biggest thing is, if you're busy, right? I'm busy. I have a full-time job. I wake up at 5:30 in the morning. I get home at 4. From 4 o'clock until about 8 o'clock, I try to do some type of project or try to do some type of help around the house. From 8 o'clock, I'll go shower. And then from after that, after showering, normally I will lay in bed until about 9:30-ish, either playing a video game on my phone or watching more YouTube videos or whatnot. And then I go to sleep and do it all over again, Monday through Friday. All right. So I don't have a whole lot of time to sit there and just really watch a whole lot of videos to every single channel. But that's what I said earlier, right? Is I will add every single notification. So I have the bell clicked on almost every single person that I'm subscribed to. That way I get notifications. Okay. So those notifications I'll constantly add to my watch later, watch later, watch later. I probably can tell you right now I have well over 500 videos on my watch later playlist. But when I'm at work or when I'm here at night or whatnot, I'll just hit play, just play them, play all of them. That way I'm still helping everybody, right? And then I go back through it, and that's when I'll start watching those videos that I'm really interested in, or something that, I really want to see, because not every single video that every single person puts out from every single one of your subscribers is going to be an interest to you, right? Trust me, I already know that not every single video that I post is going to be an interest to every one of my subscribers. I got it. I get it. I understand, right? It is what it is. I'm the same way. But I have other ways of helping out that community or helping out my subscribers by doing that, by playing that watch later playlist, right? So, ooh, look what I got. Ooh, y'all get to watch me eat.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna set it off to the side and go through. But yeah. And like I was saying, too, with my stuff, I wanted to dedicate, this channel, the Ivy's Forge and Homestead, to mainly just my blacksmithing stuff, and then the homesteading type stuff. So homesteading, right? To me, a homestead is something that's self-sufficient. So you're trying to work your way towards being self-sufficient in everything that you're doing. Can we fully be self-sufficient living inside city limits where we're currently at? No, I can't. We can't. The laws don't allow it for one where we live to be 100% self-sufficient. It just is what it is, but it's still a goal of mine. It's something I still want to do. And just like with the woodworking, right? I started another channel. For those of you that know, thank you for subscribing. For those of you that don't know, please go subscribe. It's Naughty Customs. I have it over my preferred playlist or my preferred channels list on this channel. Really, what that channel is about is just strictly woodworking and paracord craft or knot tying. That's it. Now, is that something that I can do on a homesteading channel? Yes, it really is. Is it something that I wanted to do over on this channel? There's still projects that I might do that is a woodworking type project that I will put on both channels, or something to that nature. But for the other one is more of going to be, I want it to be more of a how-to. I've been doing woodworking for a very long time, almost my entire life since I was a little kid. And that's something that I feel that I can teach for some of those how-to type projects. And I would definitely like to do that. This channel, the Ivy's Forge and Homestead, I don't really feel that I'm an instructor here. It is still kind of a go through and watch what I did type thing, kind of video diary type thing. And then if people have questions to ask me, and I'll give you the answer type thing, because I'm not going to hold back, right, with anything. We try to be open and real and whatnot, like I said. But yeah, it just got to that. I really wanted to break it up between the two because, like I said, YouTube to me started feeling a little bit like a passion. It's something that I would really like to do full time. But I wanted to be able to break up those two entities between the blacksmithing and the woodworking, because I feel that those are the two hobbies, are the two things that I do the most, and I am very proficient in one and not so proficient in the other, and I really didn't want to mix them up. Okay, so that's one of the biggest reasons why I started the other channel. All right. So what is next? Number 9. Number 9, going back to a blacksmith channel. So this is a person that actually started off on Instagram. He's doing very, very, very well on Instagram. He considers himself to be a beginner blacksmith, but he's doing phenomenal, and I feel that he is way more advanced than a beginner blacksmith, and that's an axe and anvil. So he does a lot of, and they have like a homestead. Basically, a lot of stuff that they do, which doesn't really portray on the channel so much, or even on Instagram, is their lifestyle. Right? You can tell that a lot of their lifestyle is more based off of like 1800s ish. They do a lot of stuff the old way, right? He has, especially in his blacksmith shop, no power tools. Everything is done by hand, right? I mean, he has buddies, he has people that come over and help, with striking or anything like that if there's a bigger project. But other than that, does everything strictly with hand hammer and anvil, right? That's it. So he does some really, really good stuff and just some beautiful, beautiful work. So axe and anvil. Like I said, he was doing a lot more stuff on Instagram than he was on YouTube. I was trying to spill my drink.
No, I'm not.
Trying to get over here to where she's not on camera. And oh yeah, Tony, I saw that, and I definitely appreciate you, brother. And like I said, I went back in and I watched that video twice, once from each channel, to help you back out. And I definitely appreciate it. It was awesome. And I was talking about your deer and all that stuff today.
Eat
Good
before
stuff.
it gets cold, as she says.
And well, I'm eating. I don't want to talk with my mouth full. And Dana. Mm-hmm. But also with the second channel, right? Out of everything on YouTube that I've been able to see, right, other than channels that go like viral, the woodworking community within YouTube is probably one of the largest communities in any other type of community that I feel. Even more than like the homesteading type stuff. So woodworking channels and the community of woodworking is just so vast and ginormous that it's another reason why I wanted to do the second channel that was a little more only woodworking type stuff, and then like the occasional paracord stuff. Because like I said, eventually I would like to do this full time. So I'm retired Navy. Yes, I get a military retirement. I am also a disabled veteran. I am not 100% disabled from the military, but yes, I do get a disability check for my disabilities. Even though majority of that right now has to go to my ex, because yes, she took me for a lot to include alimony and child support. Even though she's already remarried, I still have to pay her, and a lot of that money that goes to her would be going towards paying off bills or whatnot that would allow me to be able to do this full time, even if I'm not currently making money from YouTube, right? So until I can get that money back, which is a little over 2 years, yeah, I have to keep working. Unfortunately, it's sad. Yeah, it is what it is. So, all right. So I'm gonna try to eat some a little bit here and there. I'm eating. Yeah. All right. So that was 1 through 9. All right. So all of those channels are definitely people that help out many people within their community. Have definitely helped me out one way or another, several times, right, throughout the community. And I definitely want to give, everybody our love back for helping us. I can't cut the pepper. And then for the same reason, even though this person is outside of the limit of what I had set for a top 10, is Jason Crocker, but not his big channel, not his main channel. It's actually his secondary channel, which is Coffee with Crockers, which is a little more personal. It's just a vlogging channel. He doesn't do any type of building, doesn't do any type of gardening, doesn't do any type of tiny home build, nothing, right? It's just strictly sitting in front of camera, drinking coffee, even though he drinks more creamer than he does coffee. Trust me, I've already told him. He helps out a lot of people, right? So to include Simple Life Reclaimed, he's helped them out a lot. He's helped out several other channels, to include almost every single person that jumped in to do this challenge video that came from him, from his other channel, gained so many subscribers and gained so many watch minutes, right? So my roasting of the Crockers video to this day is still the best video I've ever put out. It's probably going to be a long time before I even surpass that video. And because of that video and because of Jason, my channel grew. Even though I didn't win the contest, my channel grew a lot. And I definitely thank him for that. His whole family, right? Other than Jared. Jared's kind of an ass, but we still kind of like him, I guess. But whole family has a channel, right? Definitely go check them out. So, yeah, Top 10 Tuesday. Baby, this is amazing. It's yummy, y'all. If you can smell it, taste it, you're missing out. I'm telling you. Even though I shouldn't be eating with my mouth. I'm talking with my mouth full. It's yummy. I'm sorry. All right. So that's our Top 10 Tuesday. And one thing that I wanted to put out with this, and the main reason why I wanted to do it live is to let you guys know that I'm still going to be supporting the communities, every single community that I am involved in. Gladys will help out communities or whatnot whenever she's done with school, because she doesn't care about YouTube, y'all. Not right now. Her main focus is school. I don't blame her, because that's her livelihood, our livelihood. And I want her to do well and not lose focus. Okay. But I've already set forth that this is going to be the last actual official Top 10 Tuesday. And I definitely thank every single person over all of the previous Top 10 Tuesdays that sent me a recommendation of channels that you wanted me to go look at, channels that you wanted me to watch. And I definitely appreciate and love every single one of you for doing that. I'm still going to do some shout out videos. I'm still going to do other stuff to help communities. Okay. It's just not going to be no longer be in this format of the Top 10 Tuesdays, whatnot. It's not that it's hard. It's not that it's a lot of work. It's really not. It just, whenever it comes down to it, is I'm busy. She's busy. There's other stuff that I really need to be working on other than compiling a Top 10 Tuesday video of recommendations from other people. And even though we put out the video, this was y'all, right? It was your recommendations. It was you guys giving back to the community, not us. We were just the outlet of your love, of your compassion that we were putting out for everybody else. All right. And that's why on some of those videos that I did from the other ones, and if you haven't seen them all, go back, check them out. There was a few times that I didn't shout out the videos that you recommended. I shouted you out instead, because I felt that you deserved more of the credit of giving out the shout out or giving out the recommendation instead of the recommended channel that actually came through. And then I still ended up doing the recommended channel later, but I did more of the recommended recommendee, I guess, instead of recommender. Right? Is that right? Yeah, something like that.
Your country, just keep it.
Yeah. Oh, I know I'm country.
So it's okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I've done a whole lot of talking. What do we got? What do we got going on in chat? I haven't seen. Oh, Aaron, trust me, I owe a lot. When I divorced, she left me with well over $90,000 in debt,
And living in a dream.
and I was homeless when I first got separated for 3 days until I moved in with actually Gladys during that time. At that, yeah, that's a whole story in itself. Long story. Cows, pigs, and chickens in your backyard are slightly different. Just saying, rather they stay at the barn several hundred feet. Yeah. Oh, I wish that well, I don't want to have pigs. Gladys definitely wants to have a cow. We both would like to have chickens, but unfortunately, in the town that we live in, we cannot have any of it.
Only rabbits.
We can do rabbits, and we do want to have rabbits at some point in time. I just have many other projects that I'm trying to do beforehand, whatnot. So, yeah. So that's our top 10. I'm going to set that down. So that's our top 10 Tuesday. The last top 10 Tuesday that I'm going to be doing. Still going to be doing the shout outs. Still going to be doing a lot of the projects. Still going to be doing the blacksmithing stuff. Still going to be doing gardening stuff, cooking stuff. We got quite a few cooking videos that we're going to be putting out. Some other stuff. Still got a lot of woodworking stuff that I'm doing, coming out with. But our goals, right? So I've had people ask, because I have put out before that we're going to be moving eventually, right? And I've had people ask, when are you moving? Why are you moving? Where are you moving? Whatnot, right? So the answer to that question is ultimately we would like to be in Arkansas, or I would like to be in Arkansas. Ultimately, is that the end all be all? No, it's not. It's definitely not the end all be all. We're going to go wherever our heart takes us, and just wherever we end up, right? When are we moving? To answer that truthfully, we don't know. We don't know. There's several different factors to include becoming a little more debt free and no longer having to pay my ex before we can determine whether that needs to happen or not. So either the courts need to tell me that I no longer have to pay her, or she needs to tell me I no longer have to pay her, and then I can start putting that money elsewhere to be able to afford to move, or to be able to afford to do the other things that I would like to do and still pay my current bills that I have, right? So I'm still becoming debt free. I'm still building my credit back up and doing all those things. Okay. There's some other things too that we don't want to bring up right at this point in time that have to happen as well. And those are very, very important things that need to happen before we could leave Virginia. But until that happens, we don't know. Who knows? We may end up having to stay in Virginia for indefinite. We don't know, right? It's one of those things. So we've set our goals of what we want to do. Just when we want to do them, that's not in our court. We don't know that yet. So until that time comes, which hopefully it comes soon, but until it does happen, we don't know. All right. And the reason of why is obviously, I did 20 years, 24 days in the Navy. Out of those 20 years, I would say 16 of that was here in Virginia for the most part. And I don't like it. I hate Virginia. I've probably lived in Virginia more than any other state in my entire lifetime. And I just don't like it. I don't like a lot of the people. They're hypocrites. I don't like the traffic. They're crazy. Almost got ran off the road again today. Yeah, it's just, I've never liked Virginia, and I'm ready to leave the state. But I love my wife, and we're staying here as long as we need to until we're able to leave. And yeah, so that's that. All right, babe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so it is what it is. Yeah, legal systems are different in the UK.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff different. So,
I know.
Matt's rolling out. Large water line leak. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's Matt from. But yeah, so that's about all we got. I've been on a little over an hour. I think I'm. Done. So definitely, everybody, please go check out all the names on the list. A little bit later, I'll go in and I will add all the links to all their channels to make it a little easier for people that come in to do the replay, or if you want to wait to do that, you can do that then. So just to go through the list again, right? Our Cabin in the Woods, Island Metal Forge, Adventures of Frank and Tina, Papa Texas-Unfiltered, Arkansas Woodcutter, Simple Life Reclaimed, Rockin 8 Farm, Lazy Acres Homestead, Axon Anvil, and Coffee with the Crockers. All right, y'all. So we love you. We definitely appreciate everyone for being here. And I'm getting smacked with a pillow. I need to finish eating my dinner. And yeah, it's the last Top 10 Tuesday, y'all. So love y'all. Catch y'all next one. Bye-bye now.